I just want to say that you need to recognize yourself for how far you've come. I have all types of different people watch my content: students, parents, teachers, musicians, artists, all types of people. But at the end of the day, the thing that a lot of us have in common is we put in that work in. For those who are new, my name is Lawrence. I'm a youth empowerment speaker. I help teens and young adults overcome limiting beliefs, build self-love, and build confidence in order to then go on and achieve the life of their dreams. As you can tell, I am dog tired right now, but I got up out that bed, out that comfortable bed right there, and I knew I gotta drop this content. I gotta put this out there. I gotta share this message. Because today is the first day of a 3-day conference I'll be at. And it truly amazes me how far I've come. It amazes me what I've been able to pull off. And no, this wasn't just all me. This wasn't just 100% self-made. Nobody's truly self-made. We all had somebody help us. But I put myself in position to achieve this. I sent the emails, I practiced, I uploaded content, I did what I had to do to get here. And I want to recognize the fact that a lot of us, we minimize ourselves. We don't give ourselves the credit that we deserve. We don't show off. Not to say show off in this brash, arrogant, ooh, look at me kind of way. No, we don't remind ourselves of how far we've come. Maybe you've been in the gym for a couple of years and it feels like you're not making no progress no more. You got to remind yourself of who you were when you once started. When you once started, you didn't have a good routine down. You weren't showing up on time. You weren't doing the workout the right way. You were lazy with the workout. You were super skinny, or you were really overweight, or you just looked so much different. And you've come so far. And you didn't come this far to give up. You didn't come this far to quit. But there's going to be people who try to make you quit. There's going to be people who doubt you. There's going to be people who say, no, I don't like him. No this, no that. Why she trying to do this? Why she stepping out? Why this? Why that? Why that? Why this? But you have to understand that a lot of times those haters and those people who try to hold you back, that's that final test you got to overcome. That's that last obstacle in the path before you get to the breakthrough. Because a breakthrough is when you break through the resistance. A breakthrough is when you break through the resistance, when you break through the obstacles, when you break through the doubts, when you break through the fear, when you break through the limitations, when you break through all the things that once held you back and you say, nope, big boy, I'm stronger than that. When you go to that next level, for me, let me show you. It's this. It's this. Hotel paid for. Living lavish. Enjoying myself. Motivating, inspiring, teaching, supporting. It's going to be an audience of 100 people tomorrow that I'm speaking to. Biggest audience I ever spoke to. 100 people. And, you know, part of me says that I'm doing so great, but I admit that there's also a little part in myself that has doubts. There's that little part of myself that starts talking negative to me. It starts trying to say, 100 people not that good. Tony Robbins got 5 million, and this and that. And whenever I hear that voice coming up, I just squash it. I say, we've come so far. We're doing amazing. We are doing things that we didn't even dream were possible. We are achieving our goals in ways that we didn't even know we ever could. And like I said in the start of this video, you can probably tell, but I am dog tired. But I know that I gotta get up, I gotta put this video out. Even when you don't feel like it, even when you're tired, you gotta do what the mission requires. You gotta put yourself in the right places. And how'd I get here? Simple. Sending these emails. Are you willing to send these emails? Are you willing to do the boring stuff? Are you willing to show up when you don't feel like it? Are you willing to do that? Because winners live where quitters don't even dare walk. The guy at the gym who had like the biggest muscles, he probably been doing it the longest, and he'd been doing it the hardest, and he probably researched how to build that body. The person who's achieving business success, they probably went to like a seminar, they probably took a class, they might have got a business degree, they've been studying, they got mentored, they did all these things. Not to say all of them do, but at least I did. At least I did. I find people who are more successful than me, I shut up and I ask them, how do you do it? And then I wait and I listen. Because you don't want to ever develop this mind that says you have it all figured out. No. I remind myself every day that I do not have it all figured out, and I never will have it all figured out. Because there's always something new to learn. There's always a new way. I thought I heard somebody at my door. There's always something new to learn. There's always something new I can grow from. And there's always something new I can build. And I never want to have it all figured out. Because that's boring. When everything's easy, when everything's just going perfect for you, that's boring. I like challenge. I like to overcome. I like to conquer. Okay? Deep down, I am a conqueror. Lawrence the Conqueror. And there's things that we all need to overcome and conquer in these battles we have for ourselves. Might be a fear. Might be a doubt. A limiting belief. Just, I can never do that. That's too hard. They're not gonna like me. That job not gonna like me. That girl not gonna like me. That guy, whatever. But at the end of the day, you gotta be willing to try. It's like you gotta have the courage to dare. You have to have the courage to dare. To say, they might not like me, but I'm about to find out. This job might not hire me, but I'm about to find out. This business, this relationship, whatever, it might not work, but I'm about to find out. I'm going to put myself in a fire. I'm going to give myself the opportunity to fall on my face. Because when you fall down, it teaches you how to get back up. When you fall off a bike, you learn how to stop falling. That's how it works. And I just hope I don't sound like I'm rambling right now, but I'm just excited, man. I'm happy to be alive. I'm happy to be in the position I am today. And I'm happy to be fortunate enough to inspire and motivate other people. To help them realize that they got a purpose in this world, that they got value, that they are somebody in a world that often tries to make them feel like nobody. You are somebody, even if the world tries to make you feel like nobody. Even when the world says, oh, if you don't make $1 million a month, or if you're not 6'12", or you don't got a 5-inch waist, or this or that, or you don't have a car, or you don't have a mansion, or whatever. Even when you don't have all these world things, even when you don't have all the stuff that people say you should and that you need to have, you matter regardless. Regardless. And don't be afraid to show people your weird side. Don't be afraid to show people that oddball side to you. Like, I'm not always dressed in my suit. Sometimes I'm out fishing. Sometimes I be walking down the street. Sometimes I'm up on stage. I'm at a school. I'm at a church. I'm doing an event. Okay? I show you all spectrums of it. Because I believe that when we open ourselves up to the possibility of being judged and looking like the weird one, we give other people the freedom to open themselves up. We give them the freedom to do their thing because they see somebody with the courage to go and do their thing. It's kind of like dancing. If you go to a party and you see a person and they're dancing and they're like all silly and goofy and they're like doing backflips and stuff, it looks kind of weird. But because they're willing to be the first one on the dance floor and they're willing to look weird, it gives other people the freedom to go out on the dance floor and look weird. And in this metaphor, the dance floor is the world, it's your community, it's life, it's your school, it's just your environment. And you being the first one to go and dance, by you taking on the fear and the judgment and what if this and the possible criticism, people see that, oh, it's safe to go and stand out. It's okay to go and look a little goofy. It's okay to try something that your family hasn't seen before. It's okay to get out there. And eventually you make other friends and you all have like your own little community, and it's really great. It's really beautiful. And I want to close this video out with this. Just first of all, remind yourself how much progress you've made. Remind yourself that it's okay to be you. And even if people judge you and they think you're weird and think they're goofy and whatever, just get out there. Do your thing. Do your thing. Love yourself. Stay prayed up. Stay blessed up. And follow for more. In case you guys are interested in my audiobooks, you can go to LawrenceCHarris.com. Hit that shop section. Tap in with your boy. And have a great night, you know. I'm tired. I'm about to go right on over to that bed and just snooze off. Have a good day.